Michelle here. Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, this canvas and I have fought a few times. And my course of action is to, in my head, win because I scrape all the paint off. So, I'm going to try a little color combo here. I'm not sure it's going to work, but we'll see. Because you know what? I can scrape that too. Last time I scraped it, I got a really cool looking blue that I actually ended up using in something else, I think. So, anyways, 16 by 40 inch canvas. I'm going to do a pearl. So my cloud pearl pour. My two base coats are pearlescent white by Amsterdam, and then Prussian blue. And I think I'm just going to do this straight down the middle because I really want a linear look. So that is that. All right. Now to my puddle paints. This first one is called Teal Magnolia. It's a color art. It's actually a resin art, but I just want to try it and see what it does. You know, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's like a light aqua, I guess. But I actually have that. That was pastel green, and I was going to use it, but then I changed my mind, so I put it in its little container, and that's what was left in the cup. Nothing else would fit. So, all right, this is Azure Moon, Blue Moon. It's like there's a metallic blue. I think it's from Cub, maybe Deco Art. I don't know. This reminds me of it. Maybe Cayenne from Golden. I don't know. Reminds me of something. So we will use that. All right. Now we have this is a color shift Aqua Flash. Probably going to look very similar to the Teal Magnolia, but we'll see. Yeah. Let's just put it all down. I'll just tilt off what I don't use. And I have all these greens. I just wanted to put another color in there, so I chose Dreamsicle. Color Art Primary Element. It is quite a pretty corally, orangey kind of color. And now I have Iridescent Pebeo. And I think I, of course, have way too much paint. That's all I'm going to do with that. So let me pop some bubbles. All right. Well, it looks like we want to go that way, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Maybe. Yep. Why not? Now I presumed the Dreamsicle would look kind of gold up against this green and blue. And so far, that seems to be the case. Let's push some of this back down. Chunk of something in there. Oh my goodness. That's a big old boogie. There is still a lot of paint, so I'm just moving it around a bit. I think this is from my base paint. I was looking at my sides, make sure they were all covered. I have some cells coming up over here. And then a little bit through here, not quite as many. It's dark in there. So I noticed as I was tilting, there's a bunch of it in here, the Tangerine Dream kind of laced. There was more of it over here and I ended up dumping it off. I find that kind of interesting. I wonder what made it do that. Maybe just from the hitting the white base and stuff, but yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I hope nobody ever asked me to recreate it because I probably couldn't, because I don't know for sure why it happened, but I'm just softening some of these hard lines. So I do have some pearls down here, but I think they're more of the Prussian blue versus the white, which might be why you can see them more there. I'll be interested to see how this dries. It's very blended, very almost watercolor effect, and I kind of like that. It's very soft, you know. There's something over here. Maybe not. I'm kind of interested to see what that does. Make sure I didn't have any paint there. So this is the Magnolia, the Teal Magnolia. We know this is the Dreamsicle, which does look quite gold. All right, well, I guess I could see you down for a close-up, but that's kind of it. I just wanted to just play around with these colors and just see what kind of look I would get. And hope I should have tilted enough paint off. Let's hope, shall we? Maybe not. I still like it. Now those are coming in well with the white and encircled in the Prussian blue, and so are these. It seems to have brought out more of it, huh? All right. I think that is better. I think I'm going to scrape these paints just to see what color it's going to be. I would think more of a green than a blue, but you never know. And there's some really cool, I don't know if you guys can see this, but really cool clouds going on down here. So, all right, let me clean up. I'll let this develop. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm all cleaned up. So remember when I moved the painting over and I showed you the table here where the paint was that had been poured off? Well, I took that and made some coasters. Now these don't look like a lot, but it's hard to see them. They look a lot like the canvas. They're very soft, very blended colors. And I think these might turn out okay. There was 2 big piles on each side of the painting. And these are a little darker. And they're horrible reflection in them. I don't know, I guess you'll have to trust me. I think they're going to look nice. There we go. That's a much better view. And then here are these. So, anyways, I made those. As I was cleaning up, I'm like, I might as well try and use this because I'm just going to scrape it anyways. So here is the painting. It did continue to develop. I guess it's been, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And there are some pearls down here. They just haven't finished doing their thing yet. They're coming up. There'll be more. There usually are anyways. Got some shimmer going on. I assume it is from the pearl white that I used. I didn't use plain white, I used the pearl. And that's from this end. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. I think it's going to dry very softly, very nicely. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, evening, morning, wherever you're at. Be safe and go mix it up. Bye now.